Hi, we are back. Once again, I am Pastor Carney. I am standing next to Mr. Philip Kuhn. Anybody ever call you Philip?
Broke out the Philip. People who knew me before middle school call me Philip.
Did it really?
Some family members, some old friends, a few teachers from elementary school, but most people call me Phil.
What does Grandma and Grandpa call you?
They call me Phil still.
They still, okay, yeah.
I mean, for a while they did, but when I switched over in middle school to Phil, it's been Phil since then, so.
I had 3 questions with Phil right now. Here's number 1 for you.
Yeah.
When your mom, on a rare occasion, when your mom would get angry with you when you were a kid, what name did she call you? A full name or?
Oh, yeah, it'd be Philip John Albert. Yeah, because I have 2 middle names.
Okay.
So I'm named after great-grandpa and then a different great-grandpa on another side.
So when you heard all those names, you knew.
That's right. Yeah, Philip John Albert, and every once in a while Melissa will break that out.
Oh!
Every once in a while. So, but that's about it.
So, so there you go. So anyway, so 3 questions with me, but I had to ask Phil that question.
We all have questions, and Pastor Carney has answers. We all want to know what he thinks. There's important information to know. What are his thoughts? How did he get here? What's his favorite golf ball? It's time for 3 questions with Pastor Carney.
As you know, when you ask Carney, you're going to get a unique question, as you guys well know.
Yeah. Well, do we want to start with why that was unique at that time? I mean, the shepherds being...
No, I want to start out with the shepherds were, how do I want to say this nicely? They were in a position that not many people wanted. They didn't bathe regularly. They weren't looked upon as very well educated, very well mannered, very well pockets full of money. And so what I see in that whole thing is God came, in no disrespect, God came to the lowest of lowest.
Right.
And he spoke the glorious message. Unto you is born this day in the city of David, save you is Christ the Lord. He spoke it not to the high and mighty, not to those in the palaces, not to those with pockets full of money, not to those with names like that have these $10 names and titles to them, to the shepherds.
Yeah.
And it makes me say, wow, then I'm like a shepherd.
Right.
You know, God came to me and said, Carney, I need you to take this message to the people of Leesburg, Warsaw, whatever. And, you know, it connects me to the story more than if God would have chose the high and mighty. He chose the shepherds. Yeah. And I think it's a beautiful thing. And it'd be a great devotion or a great sermon to preach on one year. But that's how I see the uniqueness is he spoke to a bunch of, do I dare say, smelly, low educated. Yeah. I mean, if your son came home, if you had a son, if your son came home and said, hey, Dad, I want to be a shepherd, you would say, oh, no, please, no. Please be anything else. It wasn't a sought-after position. And but God gave that message to them. So I think it's awesome.
Yeah. I always like to think about, you know, from the musical standpoint, you know, in Jerusalem, there was this great choir, as I'm sure you've studied, and the temple was filled with this great sound of all these voices that could sing well. And then the shepherds get to hear the song sung by the angels. And that would just been fantastic. And, you know, they're the ones that never got to hear any of those things. And then they're the ones that are lifted up with that message. You
know, it's neat. One of the sermons I preached, I've been preaching so many sermons, I can't get them all straight in my head. But one of the sermons I preached on was on that, a part of the sermon about that when a baby boy, I don't know if you remember this not for one of my sermons, when a baby boy back then was born, the local musician would gather at the house of this baby and serenade the baby with music. Now, you remember, Mary and Joseph were a foreign town. They had to go back to their ancestral town to be registered for this census. And so they were in a town that they had no idea. And they were there. They had no family, no friends. They're out in the manger, you know, and so there's no musicians. So God said, wait a minute, baby boy, there's supposed to be musicians. I'll take care of this. I'll bring down heavenly musicians. So everyone back then had earthly musicians, except for Jesus. He had heavenly musicians.
Fittingly so.
Yeah, fittingly so. Yeah. So it's a whole sermon, but I'm not going to do that right now.
Very good.
Yeah.
I think he answered it very well.
Okay.
How many people do I need?
Yeah.
Now, there's more than one answer.
Very good.
The correct answer is 1. But my simple human side tends to need more. Because when I get into that sinful human nature, which we're all sinful human people, we hear the message, like, yeah, okay. And then someone else comes, same message, yeah, okay. And so sometimes because of our sinful pride, sinful nature, it might take more people until that celestial brick hits me in the head.
Right.
Oh, now I get it. But the answer is 1. It's only take 1, but because of our sin, sometimes we need to hear it again and again and again and again. So I got a dual answer, Billy. Yeah.
Okay.
What about you?
Yeah, I say 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what makes sense to me. Just one person can make a difference.
Yeah.
Witnessing to one person can make a difference. So,
Yeah.
I think that's something that people struggle with when we say invite someone to church or go out and share the message. We're not saying go talk to everyone that you see on the street.
Right.
So
Yeah. One of my favorite things to give on Christmas. It depends to who, or is it whom? Depends on whom? Who? Anyway,
I don't know.
I'm sure you're writing and telling me which one's correct. It depends. If it's my grandkids, educational toys. Donna's got me into educational toys and clothes. I'm like, where's the fun stuff? Well, it is fun. It's clothes. It's what they need. And it's like, fun stuff. I like to give away M&Ms, or my grandkids call them Yum Yums. Yeah, it depends. I would have to say Yum Yums and gift cards. I love gift cards. I'm a gift card collector. Something you might not know about me. I have a wallet about yay fat just about gift cards. So I would say Yum Yums and gift cards. Yeah.
it's a good answer.
Yeah, how are you? I mean,
For me, something that we do each year, Melissa started a tradition probably 3 or 4 years ago, but she will make some special treats and a card, and we like to go to all of our local family members and local people that we're really close with. There's about a group of 10, and we hand deliver these cards and these goodie bags. We pick an evening, and we go and deliver that to those people, and that's a fun tradition for us, and it's a way to bless them in a little way, but I'd say that's what I enjoy most for the giving season. It's also fun to see your kids. I mean, on Christmas morning, wake up and open presents and stuff like that, and be excited. But I think it's more fun to go with the kids to give than give to the kids.
Nice. Yeah. I'll answer this both for Hallie and myself. Hallie, her favorite thing to give on Christmas, and this is something that she gives to everyone in our family on Christmas Eve, are pajamas.
Oh!
So we each get a unique set of pajamas every year from Hallie. So that's one thing that she always has. And this year's
pictures
are
or didn't
rather
happen.
unique. Well, I'm sorry?
Pictures or didn't happen.
Yes. And
There'll
for
be a
me,
picture behind us of Billy in his pajamas.
for me, I like to spread out the gift giving for Hallie throughout Christmas. So she gets one on each day.
Oh, I did that one time with
12,
Donna.
12 days. 12
Yeah.
gifts, so.
I did that once.
If I did that, I'd be in the Dollar Tree.
Man, I tell you.
Well, and that's the thing. They're not all
No.
expensive or something.
Right.
They're just something meaningful
Right.
or something small.
cool.
And some of them are more expensive, but
Yeah.
I like that.
one each day.
In 38 years, I did that once with Donna. Started with something from a Dollar Tree and worked my way up, and it was awesome. I haven't done it since, but maybe it'll spur me on to do it again next year.
Yeah.
This
Well,
year.
the first time I did it, we got to about day 7, and she's like, "Again? Really?"
Oh, see? Allie, come on.
Billy's making us look bad.
Really?
It's been 3 questions with Pastor Carney. Thanks for watching.
Thanks again for joining us. If you have any questions about Redeemer, have a topic or interview suggestion, or need to know anything about the church, you can contact the church office at churchoffice@redeemerwarsaw.org, Pastor Carney at pastor_Carney at redeemerwarsaw.org, Phil at phil.prevail@gmail.com, or Billy at RLC_IT@RedeemerWarsaw.org. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And please join us again next week. And until then, may the Lord be with your spirit and grace be with you.
What are your favorite things to give for Christmas?
Raindrops on roses.
I got Melissa. Well, I won't say what I got her, but she's watching. So
Yeah, let's not do that.
I haven't gotten Di anything, so I did. Shh, don't tell her. Shh, shh, shh.
Marker.
Sleigh bells ring.